Yeah. What didn't I do for you, girl? And I know, I took for you. Love like a riddle, yeah. Give me the clues like a riddle. Oh, wow, that's just a little, yeah. Life's pretty sweet, every bitch tell me love her to the morning, nah, nah, nah. Love her to the nighttime, nah, nah, nah. I don't get nobody, If you give me body, I won't tell nobody, I like that she wears clothes. Now she want me blue skirt, so me blue skirt, I like that she wears clothes. You see, it's obvious, sensational. Yeah. What didn't I do for you, girl? And I know, I took for you. Love like a riddle, yeah. Give me the clues like a riddle. Oh, wow, that's just a little, yeah. Life's pretty sweet, every bit of this one, she's fine, oh, yeah. She want this, she got this. She know fit control them, yeah. She dance it, she wind it. She make me want give her body back shots, body. Give her body back shots, body. Give her body back shots, body.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Jay, and welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, what's poppin'? And if you've been here before, returning for more, how we living. Today, I bring to y'all Maison Pierre, which is a brand new mini-series that I am doing on my channel. And I'm excited to do this series because I'm just excited, bro. I'm just excited, man. So this is Pierre Miller, and this is our main sim that we will be using for the series. And if you've been keeping up with my Hot Tea Legacy Challenge, then Pierre will look very familiar because he was the sim that was hired by Lamar to cook for Zari on Love Day. Now, you're probably wondering where's the connection and how Lamar knows Pierre. And the reason why they know each other is because Pierre and Lamar went to high school together in San Mashuno, which would also mean that Pierre also knows Dirk and he knows Marcus, and he also knows Princess because all of them also went to the same high school. After graduating from high school, Pierre then decided to go to Foxbury University, and while he was there, he earned his culinary degree with honors. During his time of his studies, he also met his girlfriend, Sade Donahue, which we will meet in a little bit because they are still together and they do currently live together. After graduating and moving to Willow Creek, Pierre did find work in a restaurant called Rendezvous, but that was never his end goal, which is how we ended up here. After studying the flavor, the culture, the food, and how to cook their style of food, Pierre went ahead and opened up Maison Pierre, which is his personal restaurant, and here we are. So before we go ahead and dive into the simology panel, I do want to say that I did do a lot of prep with Pierre. By prep, I mean I did play with him throughout his entire time in undergrad at uni, and a lot of the traits and skills that he has, he actually earned. So diving into his traits, the traits that I gave Pierre is foodie, good, ambitious, and active. Ambitious because, of course, I feel like in order to run your own restaurant and to open your own business, you have to be a little bit more ambitious. And then for active, because he likes to run in the morning, as you saw in the intro, he did earn perfectionist and neat on his own just because he is level 10 in cooking. He does have the essence of flavor trait because he does have the restaurateur aspiration. As far as his preferences, his favorite activities are dancing, handiness, winemaking, cooking, fitness, and writing. He does not have a favorite color. He just know that he just don't like the color yellow for whatever reason. As far as conversation topics, he likes complaints, deep thoughts, and affection. And music, he likes alternative music, pop music, and focus music. His relationship preferences are he's romantically interested in women and everything about women. Again, because of me playing with him and prepping with him for the series, he does have a lot of milestones. At his old home, it did catch fire. He did end up passing out. He also got promoted when he was working as a chef. As far as life, he got accepted into university, earned a culinary degree, got a job, and also quit his job. So his whole life activities is in this as well. In social, he started a relationship with Sade, and they fell in love. Right, he does have a good reputation, which is, I feel like, going to be needed when he's trying to run this business. So we need to keep this up, to be honest. All right, now we're going to go ahead and meet Sade. This is Sade Donahue, and she is the girlfriend of Pierre Miller and also the reason why we are in Willow Creek. Sade and Pierre met when Sade was a freshman and Pierre was a sophomore, and she is a Willow Creek native. She was born and raised here, and she wanted to move back home, and Pierre also knew that living in the city and trying to run a restaurant in the city would be very expensive. So he had no issues with moving to Willow Creek to be with Sade. Sade is a lawyer and she did earn her literature and language degree from Foxville University with honors as well. Going into her semology panel, she is cheerful, romantic, bookworm, ambitious, and she's also a quick learner. I did play with Sade as well throughout the prep phase, so everything that she has, she earned. And playing with them during the prep phase allowed me to connect with the Sims on a different level. So yeah, these my partner. Her preferences, she likes handiness because a lot of shit was breaking in the last house that they lived in, and I had them fixing everything, bro. I literally had them fixing everything. Conversation topics, she likes pranks, she likes discussing interests, and she likes flirtation. Everything romantically for her is men except for woohoo, where she is interested in men and women. So Sade just like to have a good time. She like what she like, and she just like to have fun. So that's Sade. Again, milestones, pretty much the same thing. First fire, achieve maximum romantic satisfaction. First burglar visit, she got a job, earned her degree, started a relationship with Pierre, fell in love with Pierre, pretty much the same stuff. Good reputation. Yeah, these are Sims that we will be playing with, primarily Pierre, but we will still be playing with Sade as well. But these are our Sims that we will be playing with for this series. Jumping into their house, they do live in the Foundry Cove neighborhood, and it states located in southern Willow Creek. Foundry Cove has lots of character, and its sheriff characters. Residents enjoy modest homes with a canal nearby for fishing and charming active railroads. I did download this lot from Jakku Sims, and I will have it linked in the description below, but everything that you see in this house is literally how the house will come if you download it from them. I did not change anything at all. So coming to the front of the house, you have their porch with some chairs for them to sit outside if they ever just wanted to get some fresh air. And then coming up, you have the foyer right here as soon as you enter to receive guests, of course. You have their keys, a little vase with some flowers, mirror. To the left of that, you're gonna have their garage. I did add the shoe rack, the washer dryer, and the car, but everything else in the garage came just as the house was. Moving over to the right side, you have their dining area where they come in and they eat and entertain their guests when it's time for food. And I do have the pictures on the wall in here from when they graduated university. Hopefully being able to fill this up with more pictures of them. Moving on, you have their living room and their kitchen, which does feature a lot of earth tone colors, a lot of whites, which is fine to me because I like earth tone colors. That is my style, that is my speed. So I was okay with all of this. Moving upstairs, you have their master bedroom, which features just their bed, a little desk area for them to do some work if they need to use a computer, and you have their little closet area for them to change their clothes. They do also have an additional walk-in closet, which I imagine can be turned into another room if you wanted to. So if they were to have kids, I would probably change all of this and move this into like a kid's room, as well as this area right here for another bathroom because it's just a storage room for if they want to paint, store stuff. And then of course you have their master bathroom, which as of right now, they only need one bathroom because it's just them. But again, if it comes to it, I will end up just modifying the house and changing stuff around as needed. And then on the back side of the house, you have their little outside seating area, which they can also come back here and fish. It overlooks the canal, which I think is pretty dope. This could be a very like peaceful, serene type of ordeal. So, but yeah, this is their house, something that's comfortable, something that feels good, and something that is just very small and personal and comfy for them. All right, so going into this episode, they are having a little kickback at the house just to kind of celebrate the opening of the restaurant and all that good shit. They're gonna have some family and friends over, but I do want Pierre to cook for this event. So let's go ahead and have him start preparing the food because it does start at 11 o'clock. Let's have him prepare some cottage cheese pancakes. We're gonna do let's do the ones with the berries. And if you know me, all my Sims gonna know what these cottage cheese pancakes taste like and what they are. It's my favorite thing to look at in the game when it comes to food. That shit go too hard. But yeah, the little celebration starts at 11, so I'm gonna have him cook two different things. I'm gonna have him cook the cottage cheese pancake, and I'm gonna have him cook the fried eggs and toast, just so that way it kind of give people an option of what they want to eat. And we also gonna get some champagne too, so that way we can kind of have a nice little vibe. I don't want him to get too fucked up because he do got to go open the restaurant at 4. But this is just kind of give us a chance to meet the people that we're going to be hanging out with most during the little mini series. the goal of this whole miniseries, I think that I want to do it to where we get the restaurant to a 5-star restaurant, but she's going to tilt me if she keeps turning on that fucking music, bro. Stop being weird. If we don't, we just gonna see how it plays out. We're gonna see how it plays out. But I intend for this to be like at minimum 5 to 7 episodes max. That's it though, none more. I really want you to start turning on that radio though. All right, all the food is done. Go ahead and put that one on that side. And then we're also gonna have him purchase a bottle of champagne. Let's go ahead and get the rose. Let's get the rose champagne. Just to kind of, have them have a little something, you feel me? Not nothing too crazy, just a little something to kind of get the vibes right. Where you going, bruh? Oh, he's coming to put it in here on the table. I'm actually gonna move it though, gang. All right, so we got our food, we got our wine. I'm gonna have him come over here and talk to Sade. She's over here reading a book for work. But I'm gonna have him come over here and give her a hug and a kiss before the event gets started. Just so that way they can kind of show some love to each other.
Oh,
Melissa!
oh, crankies.
Because the event's about to start soon. And these two are madly in love, bro. Like, madly in love. But while they do this, the event is about to start. And I'm going to go ahead and let everybody get here. And then I will see y'all when we ready to get that shit popping. Everybody's here. But before we go ahead and hop back into the gameplay, I'm going to pause for a second and do some mini introductions so y'all can get to know who their friends are, because these are the people that will play a part in their lives as we carry on with this mini series. All right, so this is Keith Taylor. He's 25, and this is Reese Barnes. He's 24. Both of these Sims were created by the homie Elisa's World, and they are available for download right now on her Patreon. She did include them inside of one of her Sims dump, and that's where I got them from. So if y'all want them, y'all can go ahead and check her Patreon. She got hella Sims on there. But yeah, Keith is a computer engineer, and Reese is a talent manager, so he's pretty well connected with some, very popular people. So maybe whenever he in Willow Creek, he'll stop by and bring, some of his people to the restaurant, fitting to try it out and show some support for Pierre. But yeah, these Sims, they met in college and they've been cool with him ever since. And they just came down to show some support to their boy, you feel me? This is Sydney Maxwell, she's 24, and this is Lyric Haynes, she's 23. And as y'all can see on the screen, both of these Sims were also created by the homie Elisa's World. And they are the best friends of Sade. As y'all can see on the screen, Sydney Maxwell is a second-year med student, and Lyric Haynes is a journalist, which actually is a pretty good thing because Lyric also reached out to one of her friends that is a food critic that we will meet when we go to the restaurant. That's gonna come and write a review for the restaurant and the food and the service, and just kind of put the restaurant out there. Granted, we do a good job. But yeah, they met in college, and they just came to support because it's like one big fan group. Last but not least, we have Sade's parents. This is Avery Donahue, she's 52, and this is Darian Donahue, he's 57. Avery is a middle school teacher, and Darian is a bodybuilding coach. And of course, she was gonna invite her parents to come out and support Pierre on this next endeavor, next chapter of his life. So yeah, they pulled up, they showing love, and they out here just to have a good time, hang out with the young folks. All right, so I'm gonna have Sade come over here and give her dad a hug. And her mom should be coming inside pretty soon. And then I'm going to have Pierre come over here and bro hug Keith and Reese. Let's go ahead and give both of them a bro hug.
Baby door.
What you thinking about Pierre for? Did she give her people a hug? Don't grab a serving. All right, come over here and give your mom a hug. I didn't see you give your dad a hug either, so give your mom a hug and give your dad a hug. I mean, Reese is gonna bust out in the move. And she the only one that took her shoes off in the house too. That's crazy. That's crazy. Who's she over here getting flirty and stuff with? What's she talking to? Oh, he's still talking to Keith. But yeah, it's just something small, something calm. Oh, she's talking with everybody. Okay, they talking about money. It is 12 though, so I'm gonna let everybody come over here and grab a serving. Oh, Darren has a question. Let's listen to Darren's question before we go ahead and start them eating this shit. Oh, he didn't ask his question? Okay, cool. Let's have him call everybody to meal so that everybody can go ahead and get some food in their system because they are hungry too.
Zafis, Moochie Peachy, Benja.
And I mean, I'm kind of just gonna let them sit wherever they want to sit, you know. And then after they finish eating this, I'm gonna have them come over here and grab some wine. But let's have him ask Darren how the food is. Let's talk about food. Let's go ahead and enthuse about the meal, and then we'll also discuss his flavor profile. And then let's have her talk to Lyric and ask her. Let's have her ask Lyric how she's doing.
Wibney Oxumar.
Fella balloon.
Okay, so they're having a good conversation about the meal.
Ooh, harpoon.
What? Huh? What the hell? You literally at the house? No. I did go ahead and start controlling their friends so that way they can talk to each other too. I want to see if they. I want to see how they do. Let's ask about Sydney's day. Let's have Reese do that, and then let's have Keith. You know, see if Keith vibe with Lyric. Let's have him talk about the food and ask her if he thinks like the food is good and shit.
Yeah, yips.
These people are so dirty. We do have some tasks that we have to accomplish for this before we go ahead and close it out. But I mean, we pretty much have done it all. Of course, Pierre's over here cleaning up everything. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. These beams, low-key, I love the idea that they have behind the house, but they are low-key stressful. Let's go ahead and put that there. Let's go ahead and do this. Ooh. Who blowing kisses at who? All right, let's have everybody also come over here and grab a drink. Let's call everybody to grab a drink of champagne, you know, to kind of toast and celebrate. Pierre, fat ass, gonna grab the food. Everybody grab food, not even drinks. Nobody grab drinks. Everybody grab food. I'm confused. Did we not say grab? I guess y'all some hungry ass motherfuckers. Are they about to go grab the drinks now? What are they doing now? Are they about to play the thumbs up game? Who's starting this? Was it Reese? Oh, it was Reese's idea. I mean, I guess. I mean, while they playing that, Pierre, I mean, just come over here and talk to Sade, I guess. Let's embrace her. And let's express admiration for her. You know, tell her how you, like, appreciate her for, you know, supporting you through this process. And just being your rider, you feel me?
Franjwaga? Let's do that.
Garsafrong. Brinka. Kimba.
Oh. All right, y'all need to calm down. Calm it down. Bring it down. Knock that motherfucker down. Heavy levels. So they stop playing the game? Actually, it was hype for them to play the game. All right, let's have... Can they dance? Are you following me? What are y'all over here talking about, bro? Oh, the mom's coming over to talk with them. Okay, let's talk to her mom, I guess. Friendly. Let's ask Avery for love advice. Like, you know, like, how did you and Darian make it this far in your relationship? Like, what worked for y'all so that me and your daughter can have the same success?
Lerna.
Tribna.
Thompson?
Wow.
What's she doing? Crazy vampire lifestyle. What the hell? Nobody ain't even a vampire. What are we talking about?
Ooh, yibs.
Oh.
We's about to talk with them too. Oh, Darian about to dance. What y'all two over here talking about?
Oh. Crazy.
And she flirty. Who Lyric talking? Oh, she playing the game by herself, I guess. Cause ain't nobody else playing that game. She literally playing by herself.
Trip.
All right, let's go ahead and try this one more time. Let's call everybody to grab a drink. And let's see if they do it.
Oberoi. Janelle.
Because we about to end this soon. We're about to have to end this soon because it's time. We gotta go open up the thing at 4 o'clock. So yeah, we just need everybody to just come over and have a good time. Lyric, Lyric, are you good? Nobody's playing this game no more, Lyric. Chill out. But I think this is a nice little vibe. This is a nice little something to just kind of get them in the vibe of, you know, celebrating. And, you know, just enjoying Pierre's accomplishment. Opening a restaurant is a pretty big deal, you feel me? Like, it's not just no pop-up truck or nothing. Like, it's an actual restaurant, so I think this is a nice little event for them to celebrate that major accomplishment. But Lyric, you can grab your champagne. Come grab. Oh, it's no more. Damn, lyric. Where are y'all putting this shit at? I'm gonna have to find that when he get back. Let's ask Reese how he feel about lyric and see what he says. Let's try to set some shit up. Cause you know they all know each other from college, but you know she have her friends, he has his friends. They just know each other through each other. You feel me? Lyric is one cool sim. I like her. Sade. They are very flirty, bro. She is very, very flirty. Low key, Sydney and Keith been hitting it off. You know, kind of big. You feel me? Low key, high key. Talk about moving. Oh, he's like, so when y'all gonna move out of the city? Turn this shit off. That's so loud, bro. You gonna drink your wine, Sade, or what? Where you going? They always doing some shit I got no business doing. Okay, the freaks are starting to come out and starting to do what they do in my game. So we're gonna go ahead and we about to end this right now. Alright, so that's where we're gonna go ahead and stop the brunch celebration. It is 3 o'clock anyway, and it's getting kind of late, and they gotta go start getting ready to open up the restaurant. We will be seeing these same Sims at the restaurant, of course, because it is the grand opening, and they all came, you know, here in town and stuff to show love. So this is not the last we're gonna see them for this episode, but we're really not gonna interact with them at the restaurant too much unless we absolutely have to. But I am gonna go ahead and let everybody get dressed, and I will see y'all at the grand opening of Maison Pierre.
High volume, high volume, high volume, high volume.
See, my days are cool without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. And though my heart can take no more, I keep on running back to you.
You like it what you see. Everything designer, that's on me. That's why when I walk, looking like you, just trying to fuck. Yeah, this trip got you in heat. It's jumping, baby girl, hop on this dick. Yeah, you know that I'm a beat. All these trips got you as a eat. Those eyes sometimes don't lie. Girl, I know that you ready. Girl, I'm not gonna let you down. I'm gonna keep you waiting up. If you blow it, it's gonna get knocked out. You play hide and seek, I'ma find you. Baby, hold on tight when you ride me. You know I like to eat, give me options. If you throw it, it's gon' get knocked out. I wanna get equal. All that ass for my ego. Baby, we gon' keep it simple. I need all that love on me. You like it what you see. Everything designer, that's on me. That's why when I walk, looking like you, just tryna fuck. This trip got you in heat. It's jumping, baby girl, hop on this dick. You know that I'm a beat. All these trips got you as a eat.
All these trips got you in heat. Super way her juices running down her knee. No stylist in the saline. Got you flogging with an icy bit of a lid. Get it by the side of mansion by the beach. Get the prints all on your bathing suit, your stylist so unique. You beds inside your room, designer garments for the week. And that's all on me, I swear that's all on me. You acting like you really want it, you gon' get it. Once I fuck you good, I got you. In your feelings.
The restaurant is finally open, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous because there's a lot of shit happening already. Y'all see on the bottom, we just gonna ignore the time, but y'all see it says 5:44. It took me literally that long to get everybody situated into where they had to be. But nonetheless, we are here. And before we go ahead and press play on the game, there is somebody I want to introduce you guys to. You know, with Lyric being a journalist, I'm imagining that she's very well connected with some very, very important people who have a lot of power and positions in a lot of places. And I'm going to assume that with the restaurant being opening for the first time, she spoke to some of her other friends that she knows to have them to come and check out the restaurant. So we do have some special guests in the house that I want to go ahead and introduce before we go ahead and get started with the gameplay. So this is Ezra Medici and Bella Medici. Ezra's 36, Bella's 35 as seen on the screen, and they were both created by Queen Bella Sims on Twitter and on the gallery. Ezra is a chef, restaurant owner, and a food critic, and Bella is a author and CEO of Medici Publishing House. And Pierre doesn't know that they're here, so He just thinks that the regular patrons just coming to receive services at his restaurant, but what he doesn't know is that Lyric invited them because she knew how good he was with his skills and wanted him to get the recognition that he deserves as a chef. And they're actually going to be writing an article on his restaurant, whether it's good or bad. So I'm hoping that Pierre come with his A game and that he's the one that's making his food, because if Kelly the one cooking the food for them, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little concerned. I'm a little concerned. But yeah, they're here and they came to, you know, make it do what it do. One more thing before we go ahead and get started, I do just want to show y'all the restaurant's atmosphere and the vibe. So as you can see, everybody's in their formal attire, and you know, we have our pianists over here and they're playing music, and it's just a vibe. You know, as it gets later, you know, it'll be more of a darker vibe in here, more of an intimate feeling. But yeah, this is the vibe right now. Everybody's food is already pretty much ordered and they're just waiting for it to come out. All right, so we got some orders up already. We got 4 orders to prepare. We do have 2 chefs. I didn't introduce y'all to the staff because I don't want to bore y'all with introductions, but I am gonna go ahead and do that in the next part. I am controlling a lot of Sims, and the reason for that is the fact that, you know, these are everybody that he wanted to have at the grand opening, but as they fall off and get their food and they eat and stuff, I am gonna go ahead and stop controlling them. Yeah, he's just back here preparing orders, and we just, you know, we preparing orders and we are just trying to make it happen. So again, we got 4 orders to prepare. This chef is really good at gourmet cooking, but she's really not that great at regular cooking, so I'm just curious as to how this is gonna work out. But we got him over here making drinks for everybody too. And it's going pretty good so far. It's going pretty good so far. I'm gonna keep this little area up right here so we can see how much we make. Right now in the negatives, and I'm not understanding why, but I'm gonna go ahead and just let it do its thing. Cause we got a lot of money. Oh, you know what? People haven't paid the bill yet, so who's got their food? Cause we need to keep an eye on that too. All right, nobody has food on their table. Why don't nobody got food on their tables? Where are my waiters at? They got their food. They dipped and they left. Where my waiters at? Maybe they still preparing food. That's why. Not gonna lie, y'all, this is low-key kind of stressful. $740? Where we got that from? Oh, okay, they got their food right here. All right, cool. So our friends got their food. Let's look at the quality of the food and let's see who made it. So Kelly made this. It's all right, not the best. Kelly made that too. Kelly made the whole table. She made the whole table and it's all normal quality except for the salmon. That salmon, she put her motherfucking foot in that shit, you feel me? So the salmon is good. Interesting though. It's very, very interesting. That food do look good though, not gonna lie. The food look pretty good. The food look pretty fucking good. All right, did they get their food yet? Because we need to make sure that we know what the fuck is going on over here at this table. That's what we need to make sure. Because they about to judge us hard for, you know, the food that we cook. Speaking of, somebody else is about to get that food delivered right now. We got to keep an eye out on that. Our chefs are back here working very hard though, getting that shit together. I think I'm gonna have fun. I think running businesses is just my thing because I'm really enjoying this. I think that's just my vibe. All right, so Sade's parents got their food. They got the steak and the salmon. Pierre made it. Motherfucker, excellent quality. Fuck is you talking about? Do your shit, bruh. Do your shit, bruh. Talk your shit, bruh. Talk your shit, my nigga. All right. Did they get their food yet? They got their food. Cool. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and have them get dessert. Let's imagine that she's like, yo, the cherry pie is amazing and y'all really gotta try that cherry pie. Let's just have them all go ahead and get cherry pie and call it right there. All right, they good over here too. My boy Stadak is chefing and shit. Yep, tight shit. What is our profit looking like so far? Our profit is 831 minus a little bit because we just put some food out, which is fine. We expected that. But our profit just went up. I'm concerned though because they still haven't gotten their food yet. Who's cooking their food, bro? All right, let's let them finish those drinks and then we're gonna go ahead and end their meal right there as soon as they're done. All right, Avery and them just ordered dessert. Let's go ahead and have, oh, they're ordering more food too? Okay. Everybody's ordering more food on their own. I ain't really got to even do nothing. Okay, wait. Okay, who made it? Let's go. The fact that Pierre made their food and he didn't even know. That nigga top tier, bruh. That nigga top tier. Stop playing on my boy, man. That boy is top tier. How about if maybe you'll be a higher fucking level if you went and sat at your fucking table and minded your fucking business. How about that? How about that? Go sit down somewhere. Up here, we doing good so far. We doing good so far. I cannot be upset with this. And it's only 7:37, which means we still got a lot of time to go, which means we got a lot of money that can be made. You feel me? A lot of money that can be made. He back here still putting in that work. Kelly over here putting in that work too. Oh, Pierre has gotten a mixology skill too, level 4. All right, we got 2 orders up right now that we gotta work on and make sure that we prepare. And we'll be good. We'll be chilling. They're still waiting on their stuff. You don't even look like you ordered food, so we need to ask you to fucking leave because you're just holding up a table. You're literally just holding up a table. Like, you can literally go. Why are you here, bro? What y'all doing? Y'all taking that dessert? Is that dessert? Oh, they ordered more food. Okay. They said that was good. Pierre got them on. Pierre got them over here geeking out over this food, bro. They're still, he's checking on them. Nice, nice. The restaurant is flowing. Business is flowing. They about to get their desserts.
No, 4.
Is he delivering more food? He is delivering more food. Cool, cool, cool. Yo, this is fun. This is actually fun. This is actually fun. I'm not gonna lie. This is actually very, very fun. All right, Sade's table is finished, so I'm gonna let them go ahead and, you know, say goodbye to him. Sade should be walking downstairs now to come over here to tell him bye. Yeah, she's coming down to tell him bye. All right, let's have him go ahead and stop cooking. And let's go ahead and have him come and give her a kiss. All right, cool. So we about to give her a kiss and tell her that we're going to see her when we get back to the house because she do have to go to work tomorrow. So she's going to go ahead and start getting ready for that. And we're going to have all of them go ahead and go home. And we're going to get back to work. All right. Are they good? Let's have them go ahead and end their meal as well. All right, how we doing over here at this table? They doing good at this table? I think they're done too. I think they are good too. Our rating just increased to a 2 out of 5 star. All right, so their entertainment can grow up more and their service can grow up more. So we'll work on all of that. We'll work on all of that. You know, it's the first day. You know, we got to iron out some kinks, you feel me? But we'll get that shit right. We're going to get that shit right. All right, I think they're done. Let's go ahead and have them. Oh, they're still waiting on food right now? All right, they're good. They're about to head out. These 2 over here are good as well. They ordered more food. Damn. I'm going to have them cancel their order, and I'm going to have them go ahead and pay for their shit, too. So that way they can go ahead and go home. All right, Pierre's still cooking. We got about another 2 hours before we close it up. And yeah, we still waiting on a couple of orders, but hopefully we get some more people to come to the restaurant. Pierre hasn't had a chance to go upstairs and socialize with everybody because he's been out here working hard with cooking and stuff, but I'm imagining that everything is going pretty good so far. And yeah, we just chilling. It is getting kind of late, so that's probably why we don't have as many people coming in right now. It is kind of late. And it is a Sunday, so people getting ready for work and shit, but I think that this opening was pretty successful. All right, let's go ahead and have them go ahead and end their meals. All right, I don't know what Ezra and them are doing, but again, we don't have any more orders, so I think that we can honestly get ready to start closing it out for tonight. Pierre needs to use the bathroom, but everything else is pretty much good. And they just cooking for shits and giggles. Where are they going? Are they going to Stargaze? I guess they're waiting around until everything up here is done and closed out so that way they can talk to Pierre and kind of give him, you know, the feedback of the restaurant, which is cool with me because we didn't know what's going on anyway. But we got 30 more minutes until closing. And yeah, tight shit. We might just go ahead and close early. Actually, we're just gonna go ahead and close. Is anybody waiting for food? Lance is waiting for food, but I don't think we can talk to Lance. All right, it is 12 o'clock and we are officially closed. Let's go ahead and close this John down. And let's see what our report was. So for sales, we got 3,072. Cost of ingredients, 1,364. Meal profits, 1,708. Advertising cost 78. Net profit is 1,629, which is not bad. Kelly went to level 2 in mixology. London went up in everything for herself. Dante went up in his fitness. I'm glad he ain't dropped no food. Both of them went up in fitness. She went up in charisma, and he just went up in every fucking thing, which is great. That is great. We will get there. We were open for a total of 8 hours, which is amazing, and we had a great time. All right, family, so that's where we're gonna go ahead and close it out for the restaurant segment. Again, I fucking enjoyed the hell out of running this restaurant, and I can't wait to do it some more. But I'm gonna go ahead and let Pierre close down the restaurant, get everything in order for the next time that we are gonna open up, and I will see y'all back at the house. Pierre finally made it home after counting all the books and making sure everything was cleaned up at the restaurant. So I'm gonna have him come in here and just clean up this stuff right quick, and I'm gonna have him go take a shower, and then I'm gonna have him go to sleep. Oh, he's cold. Bro, it's not what? Go ahead and take your shower. Come back and clean this up. And then we'll set the thermostat to warmer since you that cold, bro. Sade is in there sleeping. I need an auto lights. It is kind of late though, this is the reason why I don't want him to open up the restaurant every day, because then he'll never really have time to spend with Sade. Because by the time he get home, she'll always be sleeping, and they just won't have no time for each other. So yeah, dang, Pierre, hurry up, bro. All right, he's done. No, let me just go ahead and help Brow right quick. Let's just go ahead and do this. Oh no. Yeah, I'm sorry. We just gonna have to run to that one right there. Mount that up. 3:21. Let's try to have him in the bed by like 3:30, the latest. All right, family. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and call today's episode. As always, I hope that y'all enjoyed it as much as I did. It was very, very fun recording it. It was very refreshing and very new, because You know, it's a new LP, and starting new LPs can be scary at first, but once you get into that groove, everything starts flowing how you want it to flow, and it becomes a vibe. Again, this is a mini series, so I don't anticipate this going past 7 episodes. If it does, we're just gonna play it until we have to, but once that point comes, we are gonna stop. In the next episode, there is gonna be a daytime jump because, as you know, today goes into Monday in the game, and we're not opening the restaurant on Monday. The next day we'll be doing something is on Tuesday with Sade, so maybe we'll show them going on a little date, spending some personal time together, and then we'll transition over to Wednesday, which would be the next day we open the restaurant. Hopefully, we're able to advance those stars to maybe 3.5 stars so we can start, pushing this thing along and getting this shit pushed out. Yeah, I hope that y'all enjoyed this episode. I can't wait to see y'all back for episode 2. And y'all know my saying. I hope y'all have a great night, day, week, or weekend, whichever one comes next. And I'm gonna fuck with y'all. Later.